Hello students, this time we are going to read the second story of chapter 3, two stories about flying. The first story, his first flight, we have read, and now this is the second story of a pilot who is flying an aeroplane, and his flying aeroplane from France to England, and how much he suffered on the way due to stormy clouds, and finally how he landed very successfully. You will get here a lot of moral ideas after reading this chapter. Now let's see. The moon was coming up in the east behind me, and the stars were shining in the clear sky above me. The narrator, who is a pilot here, he says that when he was flying the aeroplane at that time, moon was also moving towards the east just behind him, and the sky was also very clear. It was looking very apparent at that time. Stars were also shining very clearly, and there was not a cloud in the sky, means the sky was also cloudless. I was happy to be alone high up above the sleeping countryside. I was happy to be alone. The pilot says that at that time he was extremely happy as he was flying the plane alone very highly, and just under his plane there was a big sleeping countryside. I was flying my old Dakota aeroplane over France back to England, and this time he was flying the aeroplane name was Old Dakota, and he was coming to England from France. I was dreaming of my holiday and looking forward to being with my family. This time the pilot is extremely happy as the idea was running in his mind that he was going to celebrate his holiday time. So he wanted to connect with his family hurriedly. I looked at my watch, 1:30 in the morning. So he looked at his watch to clear the timing. He observed it was 1:30 in the morning. I should call Paris control soon, I thought as I looked down past the nose of the aeroplane. Now he decided to contact the Paris control as to get the proper information. And as he saw the front side of the aeroplane, he saw that there is a big surrounding of light, a big city, a glance of big city just before him. I switched on the radio and said, Paris control Dakota DS088 here. तुरंत अपने रेडियो को उसने ऑन किया और कहा, पेरिस कंट्रोल कैन यू हियर मी, हियर आई एम, हियर Dakota DS088, आई एम ऑन माई वे टू इंग्लैंड। ओवर इंफॉर्मेशन को कनेक्ट किया पेरिस कंट्रोल रूम से इस पायलट ने। The voice from the radio answered them immediately. DS0088, I can hear you. You are to turn 12 degree west now. DS088 over. आवाज़ भी उधर से रिप्लाई आ जाता है तुरंत रेडियो से कि DS088, they can hear you, they can hear him, and if you want to move to England, you have to make a turn of 12 degree west side. DS008088 ओवर। और इसे करके उन्होंने बात को ओवर कर दिया इंफॉर्मेशन दे करके। I checked the map and the compass, switched over to my second and last fuel tank, and turned the Dakota 12 degree west towards England. तब the pilot checked his map and compass that everything is well or not, and then he switched to his second fuel tank as he has to make a move. He had to make a move, and then he turned his plane 12 degree west towards England. I will be in time for breakfast, I thought. जब प्लेन को टर्न करा लिया तो अब बिल्कुल उसी दिशा में प्लेन को चलना था, कहीं जाना नहीं था, किधर मुड़ना नहीं था। So once again he started to think about his breakfast, as he thought that he will reach in a proper time. He will get his English breakfast, a good big English breakfast after a long time, and everything was going well. It was an easy flight. और उस समय सब कुछ काफ़ी अच्छा चल रहा था क्योंकि फ़्लाइट भी काफ़ी इजी था, उस समय कंडीशन भी काफ़ी बिल्कुल इजी था। Paris was about 150 kilometers behind me when I saw the cloud. Everything was going well. Meanwhile, he get the location of Paris 150 kilometers behind him, and meanwhile he faced a big problem as he saw a very big, huge stormy cloud. They were huge, they looked like black mountains standing in front of me across the sky. The stormy clouds were very huge, and it looked like black mountain just before the aeroplane. Now, I knew I could not fly up and over them, and I didn't have enough fuel to fly around them to the north or east. अब पायलट अच्छी तरह जानता था कि वो इस क्लाउड के अंदर भी घुस करके अपने प्लेन को अच्छी तरह से निकाल नहीं सकता है, और दूसरी तरफ इसके पास इतना एक्स्ट्रा फ्यूल नहीं था कि वो नॉर्थ या साउथ हो करके और थोड़ा एरिया ज़्यादा घूम करके वापस अपने डेस्टिनेशन पर वो पहुँचे। तो लंबा डेस्टिनेशन लेने के लिए उसके पास फ्यूल भी नहीं था। ये दोनों मैटर अब उसके सामने क्रिएट हुआ। I ought to go back to Paris, I thought. Once again he thought to return Paris, but I wanted to get home. I wanted that breakfast. फिर से एक बार पेरिस जाने का तो निर्णय लिया, but at that time he had also decided to go home, and there was a great desire of the morning English breakfast. So he decided that he will take the risk, वो risk लेगा. And I thought and flew that old Dakota straight into the storm. And again, he flew his old Dakota plane into the storm. Inside the clouds, everything was suddenly black. जब finally he entered straight into the storm, he found that the inside appearance was fully black and it was impossible to see anything outside the aeroplane. एरोप्लेन से बाहर कुछ भी देखना बिल्कुल असंभव था. The old aeroplane jumped and twisted in the air. I looked at the compass, and due to the effect of the heavy storm, the old Dakota was moving up and down into the space in the air. He now started to check the compass. I couldn't believe my eyes. लेकिन जब कंपास को देखने का निर्णय लिया तो अपनी आंखों पर ही विश्वास नहीं कर पाया. क्यों? The compass was turning round and round and round. जो कंपास था वो बिल्कुल राउंड और राउंड घूम रहा था. It was dead. लग रहा था कि वो खराब हो गया हो, बेकार हो गया. It would not work. वो काम न करता हो. The other instruments were suddenly dead too. दूसरे इंस्ट्रूमेंट भी अचानक ही वो भी डेड कर गए. No, I tried the radio. So finally, now he had only one option. The option is radio. He decided to use his option, that is radio. पेरिस कंट्रोल कैन यू हियर मी. फिर वो पेरिस कंट्रोल पे फिर से कंट्रोल कांटेक्ट करना चाहा, बट देयर वाज नो आंसर. ही कांटेक्ट देयर पेरिस कंट्रोल कैन यू हियर मी, बट देयर वाज नो आंसर. मीन्स ही was not connecting himself with the Paris control room, so he was offering the ideas to contact him. The radio was dead too. I had no radio, no compass, and I couldn't see where I was. I was lost in the storm. Now the radio was also worthless. It was not also working. Compass was not also working, and at that time he was unable to see anything where he was. There was no location for him, as it seemed that he was lost in the storm. और ऐसा उसको प्रतीत हो रहा था कि फाइनली वो स्टॉर्म में बिल्कुल खो गया हो, इस तरह उसको प्रतीत हो रहा था. बिकॉज यू नो दैट स्टूडेंट्स, द प्लेन फ्लाई इन द स्काई अकॉर्डिंग टू द location of our satellites, location of the radio connection, as the control room suggests. According to this suggestion and advice, the pilot flies the train. But here you can understand that the pilot has lost all his ideas. The pilot has no connection, no networking, so that he could get the location of his plane, that where he is. Now then, in the black clouds quite near me, and the black clouds was fully coming towards him. It began to close him. I saw another plane, and all of a sudden another plane was there. He noticed there was another plane flying before him. It had no lights on its wings. उस प्लेन का जो उड़ रहा था उस प्लेन के पास कोई लाइट नहीं था, उसकी विंग में कोई भी लाइट नहीं था. But I could see it flying next to me through the storm. But at that time he could see the aeroplane very clearly. He was also flying just next to him, just beside him through the storm. I could see the pilot's face. पायलट के फेस को कर मैं नोटिस कर सकता था. Turn towards me, जो उसकी तरफ किया हुआ था. I was very glad to see another person. उस बादल में, उस रात को उस बादल में, उस प्लेन में जब ये अकेला बिल्कुल अब डर रहा था, सामने एक और प्लेन और एक और आदमी को देख करके इसको बहुत राहत मिला. He realized lot of satisfaction at that time when he observed another plane which was flying just next to him. I could see the pilot's face turn towards me. I was very glad to see another person, and he lifted one hand and waved. And when the man also saw him, he also lifted his hand and waved. मीन्स दोनों एक दूसरे को पॉइंट किए, इंडिकेट किए कि he is also able to see him. So they lifted, he lifted his hand and waved to him.